Let me get my laptop so I can fucking move this fucking so I can put this new song in the new album folder. So when y'all go to the picture that shows the new photo, y'all can actually be like, oh, okay, this is the new project that he's working on called The GOAT. Let me look this shit up. Or let me put the fucking arrow in the middle of it so that I can get the play button and play this shit and see what this shit about. Then when you hit it, the next page is gonna load and it's only gonna show that there's 4 songs there. There's only 4 songs because the 4th song is the song I made last night. I'm working. And while these niggas were sitting there trying to fuck with me, get DC up and fuck with me and do all this extra shit, I was still pushing through that shit and working every day, dropping 1 to 2 songs a day. Forcing myself to do it to keep my mind off the reality I didn't have my son with me at the time. Remember that. When I say I don't fuck with these niggas no more, I mean that shit. These niggas are nobodies to me now. And I regret ever meeting them. All of them. Hold up. You realize I did tell you to wait, right? It's alright. I'll get up in not even 2 minutes. Excuse me. That was disgusting, I know. Excuse me again. And it's like, motherfuckers get mad, but nigga, you're not affecting nobody but yourself. You're not sitting there playing nobody but yourself. And the funny shit is, Reverb Nation was making it seem like when I was like, yo, motherfuckers, like, yo, my hardcore fans, motherfuckers don't understand. My hardcore fans, they will fucking start a riot. They're crazy like that. They crazy as fuck. All of them. Every single one of them. Hey, yo, matter of fact, one time, anyways, Pinky told me a story one time about some dude that did some disrespectful shit to her, right? Dude hit her one time. Pinky, from my crew. Dude hit her one time. She lost her fucking shit. But she didn't lose her shit at that fucking time. She was just like, you say you would never do that. Then it got to the point that he was like, oh, fuck you, you stupid fucking bitch. I hate you. I can't believe. And they started going in about something. I don't know what. But then when dude least expected it, Pinky grabbed a fucking, one of the fucking skillet pans that you make like eggs and shit in. She grabbed one of those and banged that nigga in the fucking head. Yo, not only did he get hit with that shit, but then I still don't know if this is true. She told me this shit, but she never been one to lie to me. But she said that after she hit that nigga with that shit, he got knocked out and he was on the ground. She grabbed the knife, cut that nigga's dick, and then put that shit in his mouth, and then left his crib. Because when that happened, he was in her house. I mean, she was in his house. I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, get the fuck out of here, for real. I was like, I don't know if that shit really happened, Pinky. And she was like, no, it really did. It really did. And honestly, I wish that my ex would have actually been the one to meet and have conversations with Pinky and Tiffany and all these other chicks from my crew, and even Paris, all of them, Beth, everyone, because she would have realized I wasn't lying about anything. But the thing is, it's hard to believe something when you got niggas in your ear telling you that what you fucking thinking and believing in is all bullshit. But in reality, it was true. Tiffany fight dudes. She don't play. You know what I'm saying? We talk, yo, she's not no fucking heavyweight, you know what I'm saying, bodybuilder, none of that shit, but yo, she got fucking hands and she don't play that shit, bruh. When I say she don't play that shit, nigga, Tiffany don't play that shit. For my crew, my white unit general, that bitch don't fucking play, my nigga. She really don't. She'll knock the fucking dude out. That's how hard she hit, nigga. Niggas that I got into situations with, she would beat the shit out of them. Like, literally beat the shit out of them. And you would think that nigga got his ass whooped by a group of niggas. But it was a bitch. That's the most embarrassing thing ever, my nigga. Honestly, that's the most embarrassing thing ever. How would you fucking feel acting like you a big shot, you this big tough ass nigga, right? But you'll get your ass whooped, pounded the shit out of by a fucking girl. And then you expect niggas to still be like, niggas not gonna look at you the same, bruh. I did you a favor by telling my crew to back off. Because whether you was talking that street shit and you wanted to fight, or you was talking that street shit and trying to pull out the guns, nigga, if you wanted to pull out the guns, they all got a fucking 100-round shots for everybody. They all have one of those. Like, it's not fucking cap, nigga. They all have one. We all do, even me. But the thing is, you don't do dumb shit like leave shit where you fucking lay. Because then, that's how you get caught, dumb fuck. Remember that shit. You sit there listening to niggas, but niggas will sit there and fucking be like, yeah, I did this and try to make you be like Incredible Hulk and shit. Then you ain't Incredible Hulk when you sitting behind bars. But when a motherfucker's sitting there telling you something, like, nigga, don't be dumb. Because you think niggas is stupid. Niggas ain't stupid, dog. Niggas pay more attention than a lot of you niggas do. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers be just talking shit to talk shit because it make you look good when you around your homies. But when you ain't around your homies, you ain't that same G that you be acting like around your niggas. When you ain't got that toolie on you, you ain't bringing out that same energy. And when you by yourself, you ain't the same thug that you be acting like when your niggas be egging you on. I'm that nigga, always been that nigga. But when my niggas try to egg me on, I'm like, nah, nigga, because I never liked that shit. First of all, I never liked problems. So if you come looking for me, you come fucking with somebody that don't fuck with nobody, don't look for problems and none of that shit, don't get mad when these niggas start fucking with y'all and they don't let up and they don't stop fucking with y'all. Because once they start, my nigga, they're gonna keep doing it. You thought y'all niggas were goons? Nigga, I got niggas that did way wilder shit than y'all niggas ever did. And they got away with it. And they don't got warrants for their arrest. They still running these streets freely. Money talks, nigga. Nigga, the bitches in my crew. Nigga, we talking about multi-millionaire bad bitches in my fucking crew, nigga. I don't have to fucking look for them. I don't have to talk to them all the time. But every time I talk to them, we pick up right where we left off. Because they got nothing but love for me. And the same way I try to look out for them, they try to look out for me too. They always tell me all the time, yo, if you need bread, let me know. I can't fucking find it in myself to sit there and ask them for help if I really need it. Because I've always been one to try to find a way to get it myself. Whether I asked somebody to borrow it or whatever the fuck it was that I did. But at the end of the day, I never looked at shit differently. I never fucking treated anybody differently because of something they did or something they thought or something they've been through or something they didn't know and that's why they did certain things. Like, nah, I never been no fucking funny ass nigga. I always been one to show love to everybody. Always be humble. Always be respectable. Always fucking try to look out for motherfuckers. Because when a motherfucker don't got somebody looking out for them and they really need it, I know what that feeling is like. I had a motherfucker come up to me like, yo, you think you could give me a couple bucks so I could get some food?
Amen.
I was like, nigga, you better fucking use this shit for food. Otherwise, I will never fucking give you this shit again, my nigga. And you know what he did? He used that money for something else, nigga. And you know what? I don't play around about shit like that because at the end of the day, I know what it's like to fucking be sitting there and you got food stamps, but when your food stamps are out and then you're like really struggling towards the end of the month and you having to spend bread to fucking buy food to make it last, to make it stretch till you could. I don't play around with shit like that, nigga. I know what it's like to not fucking have shit. I know what it's like to really struggle and to fucking sit there asking niggas, yo, can I get $1? Yo, can I get $1? Yo, can I get $1? And the only reason you doing it is because you had a kid and you're trying to get that kid a fucking gallon of milk so that kid could fucking eat. Niggas don't know what I've been through, my nigga. I've been through a lot. I don't talk about it. I don't got nobody to talk to, so I'm not talking about shit. So when you hear me talking and venting, leave me fucking be. If you not in my fucking circle, if you don't fuck with me, stay in your fucking lane. Don't fucking say shit to me. You ever heard the fucking saying, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't fucking say shit at all. Don't. I can't stand niggas that always got something negative to say. I didn't like it when it was, I wouldn't like it if it was family members or somebody close doing it. So why the fuck would I like it if something I'm passionate about or something I love to do, I'm trying to share with somebody or show somebody or whatever, or get some advice on something? No, I don't need that. I don't need that stress. I don't need that negativity. When I'm trying to be positive or I'm trying to just ease my mind, I don't need that negative shit around me. Because if I really wanted to be negative, I would have been running around on the bullshit already. Especially after all the bullshit these niggas done put me through. And in knowing these niggas as much as I do, I know where they be at. I know where they hang. I know where they go. I know who they chill around. I know who they chill with. I know their phone numbers. I know their address. I know their social security numbers. I know everything about them. I don't care. I don't want none of their information. Nigga probably got bad credit anyways. Besides, I never been one to run up somebody's fucking shit. Who the fuck I look like? My ex, nigga? No, when I say my ex, I didn't mean my ex I was with in 2017. I meant my ex before I had my baby mother. Because that ex, she fucking sat there and ran up my fucking phone bill when I had a fucking contract and everything. And then I had a $4,000 fucking bill with T-Mobile I had to fucking pay. I never paid. I wasn't gonna pay that shit. You fucking stupid? $4,000 on a fucking phone bill that I didn't even make the fucking bill for you? Fucking right. I'm not paying shit. Suck my fucking dick. Think about that, nigga. That was one fucking bill. That was years ago. That was over 10 years ago. And the thing is, everybody act like, oh, yeah, just let some time go by. He'll forget. Nigga, there's shit from 2004 I never forgot. There's shit from my childhood when I was 5 and 6 I never forgot. So what make you think I'm gonna forget? I don't forget nothing, nigga. You wanna be smart? Stop doing dumb shit. Niggas like, oh, that nigga's this, that. Nobody, none of these niggas are gonna fucking touch me. Trust me when I say that. You thought these niggas was tough? Nigga, I got 5,010 people in my crew, and majority of them are already ready to go, ready to fuck these niggas up. And the only reason they didn't is because of me. Because if it wasn't for me saying, nah, fall the fuck back. I know these niggas, they gotta live with what the fuck they did. They do. Because now, you know how many fights they probably got in because of that shit? A lot. And you know what? I don't care. Because that's their fault for doing what they did that night. Hating ass nigga. I ain't never been no cock blocker or no hating ass nigga. So yeah, I can't get behind these niggas. I can't be a fan of these niggas no more. And that's what they is. Cock blocking, hating ass niggas. And it's funny because just because you got one person actually agreeing with you don't mean shit. Because at the end of the day, I bet you any money you bring that bitch around me, she'll never be the same with y'all again. I bet you any money. You bring any fucking bitch around me. That bitch will leave and she'll never be the same with y'all niggas again. Because she's gonna talk about all the shit, all the good shit I do. She's gonna be like, oh, well, what about this and that? Then you're gonna get to the point where you're gonna be upset. You're gonna be like, oh, fuck that. I don't wanna hear about you talking about that nigga. Or I don't wanna hear you talking about this or talking about, like, fuck out of here. That's the type of shit y'all hating ass niggas would be on. That's why, honestly, I worried about y'all niggas a little bit. Because it started to get to the point that y'all niggas were hanging around nobody else but each other. So I was starting to think y'all niggas were gay and y'all were fucking each other and shit. And I mean, if that's what y'all want to do, hey, that's fine with me if y'all gay. You know what I'm saying? But don't be beating on these chicks and then forcing them to be with you so you could try to hold the image of you not being gay when behind closed doors you're gay as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that like, oh, this game is gay. No, I'm saying it like they're gay, like they like dick in their ass. That's why they doing all this extra shit. That's why they searching for all that attention. Think about it. Before that day, they were always hanging around niggas. All of them. Every single one of them. You ever notice that? I mean, and like I said, hey, if that's what you like, that's your cup of tea. Hey, that do you. But don't sit there trying to bluff like you ain't, like you awful pussy when it comes to these chicks. You just holding that image to hold it, but behind closed doors when you're not around them chicks, you receiving that dick. Like, think about that, nigga. You a clown now, nigga. Niggas looking at me like a comedian because I'm making fun of y'all niggas. I should get paid to do it, nigga. Fuck you mean? I seen niggas talk shit. But it's the first time I seen niggas that had history with me that did shit to me before that made themselves the complete opposite of what the image they had. Like, nigga, you sat there and you would egg that shit on to everybody you came around. Like, yeah, no, I fuck with that nigga. Then you talk about the shit you did wrong, but the way you talked about it, you spoke about it in a way like, nigga, yeah, I did it, I'll do it again too. That's how you spoke about it to these niggas. That's why when you was around certain niggas, they was like, all right. That's why they was like, all right, let's get the nigga then. So then there was times that I ended up going to the store and you had pulled up. But you pulled up with dumb niggas too. So there was two different cars. Come on, man. You think I don't know this shit? How stupid do you think I am, nigga? You think I don't pay attention to you pulling up and you have another group of niggas behind you in a different car? You think I don't know that shit? You think the fact that you got tents in your car, niggas can't still see in that shit? You dumb as hell. All of y'all is. Not to mention y'all on some gay ass shit too, cause you acting like you fucking with bitches because apparently the only chick you can get is a chick that I fucked with. Why couldn't you spit game at a chick that I didn't talk to before? Because you ain't got no game? Because you can't really speak about me to them like you would to the chick that knows me? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly my fucking point. Talk about putting a hot one in my chest. Nigga, I laugh at you because you will never do that. You too pussy for that. You put a gun in my face one time, nigga, and you didn't do shit. The only reason I stood there and I was froze the way I was because I was too busy having a flashback of when I had a gun pressed to my fucking head and was in handcuffs by police officers. So yeah, you ain't never been through shit like I did, nigga. Sucker ass nigga. All of y'all niggas is. And it's funny because when I told one of my peoples that shit, he was like, "Oh, I bet you were scared as hell." Yeah, I was scared. Nigga, I had a gun to my head and I was in handcuffs. Fuck you think? I didn't do nothing wrong, nigga. I was sitting there on the phone minding my business. So yeah, after they fucking left, they got a call on the radio saying we found them over here, and that was why they all left. Think about it, nigga. Niggas got mad as hell because I knew shit. Niggas mad as hell, but in reality, the dude that was fucking with these niggas, let's be clear. Let's be clear about something. Joel's boy, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Joel's boy was the motherfucker that the police were chasing. And when they got a call on the radio saying they found him over here, it's because they found him over there. That's why they all left running. I knew what had happened. I didn't know who it was with until I found out a week later. Think about it, nigga. I didn't have to go looking around asking questions. Yo. I found out from the source. Because a dumbass nigga always does some dumbass shit. Like talk about some stupid shit he do because he's trying to fucking prove he's big and bad. You ain't big and bad no more, nigga. You looking pussy as fuck now. All of y'all niggas is. You ain't shit without your homeboys. You ain't shit without a tool. And you just ain't shit, period. Niggas don't fuck with you, dog. You a clown to me. You a clown to these niggas. Maybe the niggas that sit there praising you and they sit there listening to your music still are the motherfuckers that fear you. But let's be clear. I don't fear you. That's why I talk shit to y'all. Because I ain't scared of you. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. None of it at all. I know more shit about y'all niggas than y'all know about me. I know more shit about y'all than y'all would even think I knew. And what's sad is that, yo, you're trying so hard to shit on me. You're trying so hard to embarrass me. You're trying so hard to fuck up my name. You know why you can't fuck up my name? Because I already built a foundation around my name so niggas knew what the fuck who they was talking to from the get. Niggas knew what they were up against. Niggas knew what they was dealing with from the start because they knew I wasn't fucking around. They knew I wasn't playing. I was humble as hell. I was respectable to everybody. I did what I had to do. I always did my part. If somebody needed help, I sat there and I tried to help them. Like, I wasn't ever, the nigga that sat there had like fucking over $500 in my pocket but didn't fucking give a dime to somebody that fucking sat there and said, yo, you got a dime? Or yo, you think you give me 25 cents? Nigga, somebody asked me for 25 cents the other day. I gave that nigga a fucking $1 and change. I say, yo, here. He's like, yo, thank you. I'm like, yo, it's no problem, nigga. It's no problem at all. Because that's the nigga I am. Stop listening to dumbass niggas telling you shit about a nigga that they don't fucking know because they never been around a nigga long enough to know the actual truth about a nigga in the first place. So when I sit there talking that shit, I talk that shit because I could back that shit up. I don't gotta talk about everything that I know. I don't gotta talk about everything that I've done, but I've done a lot and I've spoken about a lot. I've seen a lot. I've been a lot of places. I haven't left the country, but I got fans that I've met that were from out of the country and I met them out here in the country. Like, think about that, dog. Like, a lot of you niggas sit there trying to fucking clown me for what I'm doing or what I've been doing or what I had going on, but I got more of a following than y'all niggas think. Understand something. Let's say you put Def Jam behind me, right? Let's say you put Def Jam behind me. They say, yo, we need you to put two projects out this year. I'll be that nigga to put 4 out this year. Because that's how hard I work, nigga. When I sit there talking that shit about I work that hard, nigga, I do. In one fucking year without my account being disabled by Reverb Nation, I made 14 projects in 1 year, 12 project songs, one of them being a project that had 20 songs on it. Think about that. Every other project had 12. You think it's bullshit? Go to my Reverb Nation. You don't even gotta play, not even one song. Go to my Reverb Nation. Scroll all the way the fuck down. Look at all the fucking titles. And if you don't see the thing at the bottom of the list that says end of list, you haven't seen all my work yet. Get with the fucking program. Stop being a sucker ass nigga, cause it's making you look bad. And you embarrassing everybody from Connecticut, dog. So stop doing that shit, nigga. Because don't nobody be on that fucking fake ass shit that y'all niggas be on. They said nigga fake is everywhere, nigga. I really believe that shit now. So that's why now I'm real careful of who I fuck with. Shorty, if you think I know something and I still haven't addressed it or messaged you and you know I still have your number, stop thinking about it. It means I don't fucking know. I'm not worried about it. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not talking about it. If I ever bring it up to you, I'll probably just bring it up and then ask you and then just ask for a simple answer. I'm not trying to have you break shit down. I don't want to hear shit about that night that I do not want to fucking remember. Because as I've told y'all before, I don't know everything that happened that night. I know 99% of the shit that happened though. So I'ma just keep doing what I do. And if you sitting there and you're not sure if you should talk to me because you think I'm gonna be upset about something, instead of assuming like people do, and I can't say enough times how much people assuming shit bothers me. Like I want y'all all to understand that when motherfuckers assume something, especially about me, and a lot of motherfuckers don't know shit about me, ask me. Why would you not want to hear it from the horse's mouth? Because you hear these niggas sitting there telling you, oh, that nigga's never gonna admit to it. Why wouldn't I? If I was willing to admit to a chick that I'm in a relationship with and everything is good, that I fucked a bitch when everything is good and I know that's gonna piss her off and throw shit sideways, but I'm still not gonna lie to her. Because then I'm building a relationship off of lies. I'm not doing that. That's why there's no comparison to me and these niggas. These niggas want to be like me. I don't want to be like these niggas. I continue to be like myself. It's like, nigga, you gonna respect me one way or another. It's like, nigga, you don't have to love me, but you will respect me. Period. When my name is brought up, throw some fucking respect on my name. And from now on, you hear niggas talking that extra shit when I'm not around to defend myself, you smack the shit out them niggas. Or you catch them niggas slipping, and then you fucking say, yo, what did you say about AR? You tell these niggas. Because at the end of the day, my crew is not gonna do anything but what I just said. That's what my crew's gonna do. And my crew ain't the only people that do that. I got friends that are so good friends that they would do that too. And I know people throughout the entire country, so it's like, stop doing dumb shit. A lot of y'all niggas are making yourselves look real stupid for pussy. Like, why would you do the most to try to make yourself look stupid for pussy? Why? And you think because you can't find the truth from these people, I bet you if you brought the people to me, or the females involved, I bet you if you brought those females involved where I'm at, to me, not to the next floor upstairs and they be all up there, no. All down here, all with me. I bet you any money, if you bring them around me, they're not gonna look at y'all niggas at the same afterwards, because they're gonna start realizing what I'm saying is true. Like what I'm saying, nigga, everything I've been doing from the start. I even went live that night too. So you might catch some of that shit. If you're digging in my lives. But if you're not, you ain't gonna find shit. But at the end of the day, niggas act like niggas don't know shit. Like, niggas are threatened because I know the shit about niggas that can ruin their life forever. And they could be either running for their life forever, or they could get locked up and be behind bars forever. But the thing is, I never put nobody's business out there. So technically, you can't call me a rat because I didn't snitch. If I would have snitched, let me tell you something. A snitch, let's be clear about this word too. A snitch is somebody that tells on somebody and that person gets incarcerated. Incarcerated means they go to prison. That's what a snitch is. Who you seen go to jail? Nobody. And if they did, it's because they were trespassing and they got some fucking weak ass charge. Had these niggas had gotten hit with these serious charges, these niggas would not be seeing the light of daylight. Trust me. They'd be too busy in the fucking hole in the fucking prison cell, trying to fight for their life because niggas say, yo, what you in for? Oh, fucking, and the nigga would never, nigga come in saying, yo, what you in for? Niggas like, nigga would never say, oh, I hit a chick and I hit a girl and I raped her and stalked her from state to state like y'all niggas did, because that's exactly what y'all niggas did. And the thing is, you thought I would never fucking speak about it. You thought nobody would fucking find out. Understand something, nigga? I know shit that I don't even know I know sometimes. And I be like, what? But then I go back and look and I'm like, oh wait, that's true. Damn, I thought I was, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was over exaggerating, but then when you look at the real fucking facts and the real situation, you're like, no, it's not. Then looking at the eyes of Shorty that night, I can tell by the look in her eyes, even though she had a mask on, I could tell by the look in her eyes. She was scared out of her mind and she was happy as fuck I made that call. I put money on it. Otherwise, she would have been still up there. Think about it, man. Shit would have been, if I didn't say and do the shit that I did, shit could have been worse that night. Think about that. What if I never made that call? What if I was asleep the whole night and I never was up? Think about that. What if? What you think would have happened? If these niggas were quick to just keep hitting you like that, no matter what. Then you sit there like, you said you would never do it, but they did it. Think about that. That was shit that you said. And I'm gonna say my phone number, but let's be clear about this shit before I even say my number. I'm gonna say my number, but I'm only taking text messages. And until the person, I'm only taking text messages from people. So if I'm telling the person to hit me up, to text me or whatever, I'm gonna give you the number. Text me and say that it's you. Actually, maybe that's a bad idea. No, text me and say that it's you, and then after you do that, call and leave me a message saying it's you. Then I'll believe it's you. Then I'll call you back. 860-994-1514. That's 860-994-1514. I got another one too, but I'm going to use that as my business phone. So when Shorty do come around, whenever Shorty do come around, I'll give her the work number, so that way when she really needs to get in contact with me, if for any reason she can't get in touch with me at the number that I gave her, then she can hit me up at that number. So she knows I'm not with the games. I'm not hiding shit. But the reason why I'm hiding the number is because niggas always have the initiative of trying to blow a nigga phone up the second you find out a nigga number. I got more than one number, fool. Everybody knows my old number. I had that shit posted in one of my videos. 860-266-1160. That's still my number too, but that's not my work number. That's my side number. That's my number for wifey. And it's funny because Shorty wanted me to look at her as wifey. But you know what? If I could, nigga, I would marry all three of them. Real shit. Cause you know what? Honestly, I feel like out of all these motherfuckers, yo, I feel like I'm the only one that can actually have a good and healthy relationship with all three of these women and me at the same time. Real shit. I feel like I'm the only one out of all these niggas that could. Because niggas say they could, but in reality, there's always shit about these niggas that people forget, or that these chicks forget. So then when they remember certain things, they're like, hold on, that's the reason I stopped fucking with you in the first place. Oh wait, that's the reason I was having second thoughts about trying to fuck with you in the first place, because of this. It don't got nothing to do with me. That's what Shorty's thinking about these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And when it come to me, she smiles. She gets happy. You know what I'm saying? When she talks to me, she's happy to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you talk to somebody and you can tell that somebody love you and that they happy as fuck to hear your voice? You can tell shit like that. That's how these chicks are with me. They get happy when they talk to me. They love talk to me. They love me. Not to mention I met them all before. I helped them all before. And they all wanted to be with me. And honestly, I said it like I said from the beginning. I was like, yo, if Shorty's cool, I'm like, yo, if Shorty's cool with her, I'm with it. And she was cool with it. So then it was just all about trying to get my ex in the picture. And if my ex was cool with it, then we would be the happiest family ever. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that happened that night, I wouldn't want to talk about. Because why would I want to think of shit that happened that night that I hate talking about it. I talk about it now because maybe one of these chicks will actually come around and fucking say something, or speak, or conversate, or explain certain things to me that I didn't understand or I didn't know, or ask me, hey, what didn't you know from that night, or what didn't you understand? And you gotta understand, I'm understandable too, but a lot of these niggas is sitting there, oh no, underneath, in this situation, I'm not the same as these niggas. You talking about niggas that lose their temper because they didn't wipe their ass the right way. Oh, fuck, I ran out of toilet paper, I couldn't wipe my ass right. That's these niggas. Me, I'm not like that. I'm different. And you know what? Savannah, Beth, Bree, I love them. And nobody's ever going to change that. Period. Nobody. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter how they feel about it. Because at the end of the day, I feel like the only one who's not really happy with me like that is Bree. But, I mean, what can I do? I can only do but so much. You know what I'm saying? Being in my situation. So I just do what I can. And I just try my best to keep moving forward and keep looking forward and try not to fall off my shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused. Stay on my grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it's like I've given a fuck about people for a while. But when it came to these chicks all had a special part of my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like Bree, the reason Bree was one of the first people I fell in love with after my baby mother. And I went through like 2 years depression and everything, and then I was like trying to find it in me to go get back into dating shit, but I couldn't really get into it like I used to. And then I met Bree, and she changed that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she cared about me a lot, and I don't know if she still do after everything, but I mean, I would hope so. And the thing is, I don't know everything that happened that night, but I know majority, and what I know I don't want to think about. Like when I said I love them, love like in love, not love like, oh, I love you, I got love for you. No, fuck out of here. Fuck all that shit. When I say I love these women, it's because I love them genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Why you think I was ready to risk it all that night? Because they bring out the best in me, and I love them all equally. Beth, after me and Bree broke up, I was a little bummed. I was kind of giving up on love and shit. And Beth is the reason I started believing in love again. And let's be clear, Beth that I'm talking about is not the CA Beth from Nebula. No. The Beth that I'm talking about is not the Beth from my crew. The Beth I'm talking about is another Beth. And Savannah, I love Savannah too. She's been a sweetheart the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, she cared about me. Thing is, I've seen her, so, like, and the thing was, when I seen her, I wasn't sitting down when I seen her, so I knew exactly how short she was. But she was a sexy short, you know what I'm saying? Short, thick, man. Short and thick, nigga, that's the best, cause you know what I'm saying? That I ain't even gonna break it down. I don't wanna get my account banned or some shit for saying some shit, you know what I'm saying? But nah, like, I met her too, and at one point she needed my help, and I tried to help her too. Well, actually, I didn't try to. Well, no, I helped her out as best as I could at that time. You know what I'm saying? And I never acted different with her either. Even if time went on, like I never acted different with her. I never was funny with her. None of that shit. Like we were really cool. And when I asked her, because when I fell back in love, when I started believing in love again, because of Beth, I was like, yo, this is my girl. And at the time, there was another girl involved. I don't know what happened. Her name was Shay, but I heard she died, and it broke my heart to hear that. But then later, in some weird shit, you know what I'm saying, I ended up finding out that she wasn't dead. And then it confused the shit out of me, and I was just like, I'm gonna just leave that alone. I don't even want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? So I just focused on Beth and Savannah, and then when I got a chance to try to include Bray, I was gonna try to include her, but then it got to the point where I couldn't really hold a conversation with Bree because she was mad at me about something, and I was trying to understand what she was mad at me for or about, or why she had, she was so negative towards me. I didn't understand what was up with her or why, but I knew that I was trying to fix it. You know what I'm saying? I know I wasn't, the perfect boyfriend, when I was with her, but I mean, I tried to be. You know what I'm saying? I know I was like, yeah, I stopped doing this, or I stopped whatever, and I didn't, but I want you to understand something. When you get in a routine of doing something, and you're constantly doing it, and you do it for year after year after year, and you say you're gonna stop something, you're so used to when something going wrong, you're getting back in that routine that it's hard to stop. And I just wanted you to understand that, because that was the only reason it seemed like it was so hard for me to stop. I didn't smoke all the time, but sometimes I smoked to think about other shit and not worry about what my reality was at the time. Like, when I sit there, like, I give a fuck and I'm trying to do this and I want to help you and I want to do this, and that's what I really feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I sit there and I tell you, yo, I'm trying to be in your corner, I want to help you, I want to do this, and then that's what I really want to do. But you got to remember that sometimes people are limited or tied with what they can do because of certain things or certain people or certain situations sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And I can't look at shit differently, because I started looking and realizing that, hold up, I started looking and I started looking at shit. That was my ringtone. I started looking and realizing what was going on, and I started realizing shit that was being said, shit that people was doing. You know, I started realizing certain people that was supposed to be cool acting funny. You know what I'm saying? I started realizing shit that I would have never fucking realized had I not been paying attention to everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm grateful that I'm blessed enough to be able to notice this shit and see shit ahead of time, but sometimes it's too much. It's like overloading your fucking brain sometimes, you know? But it's hard when you genuinely give a fuck about somebody and all you want to do is see those people win with you, and all you see is them going through shit after shit after shit. Because that's how I feel every time. Every time I sit there and just see or hear about people going through shit, like, it's a lot, yo. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to think about. It's a lot to sit and process. And it's like, motherfuckers will look at you some type of way if you don't fucking do that. But then, when you do that, they talk shit about you. They criticize you. They say this. They say that. Like, and the thing is, I know people are always gonna criticize or talk shit or whatever, but there's a certain extent of it. And what these niggas is doing, they've been past that. They've been past the limit. They've been past the line. So it's like if you really gonna fuck with somebody, fuck with them. And if not, then stop acting like you fucking with them. Stop acting like you love them. Because if you don't love them, why you acting like you love them? But then Tom, Dick, and Harry come around and you gotta act like you don't. Why? Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if it's the baddest bitch. Oh, you were just in my DMs last night. Yeah, but you know what else happened last night? I got in touch with so-and-so, and, you know, I'm back with her, so we can't talk no more. And that's what it would be if I was to get back with somebody. But my situation is different. And I have a weird situation, too, because I got 3 females involved. And you know what's funny? I don't think this shit is gonna stop for a long time. I think this is the beginning of like a fucking movie, because these niggas is doing the most, right? And I only said a movie because movies are the only thing that are long. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when I say like a movie, is because this shit's not done. This shit's not over with. This shit is not. You you think this shit is over with already? It's not. Give it time. This shit's gonna hit the fan again, and it's gonna be worse this time. Honestly, I don't even got nothing to say no more. I'm done.